Welcome back, everybody, to our Breezy birthday special for Michelle Batton, 2022 edition. In addition to our October 2022 special. And we're going to play our second PlayStation game, which is going to be Jeopardy second edition. We played the first edition a second ago and won $25,000. What will happen here? Let's find out. Let's have a good game. Right. Right now I'm just drinking me a protein shake. I love these things. These are good.
Hi folks, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Tournament of Champions. One player. From the Sony Pictures Studio, this is Jeopardy!
Hi, and welcome to Jeopardy's Tournament of Champions. Only the very best players are invited to participate in our tournament. So congratulations to each of you. Let's get started. Let's see if you like these first round categories.
I hope I do.
The NFL.
The NFL.
Fashion statements.
Fashion statements.
The Dr.
Dr. Noguchi file.
Name that
novel.
May December
December movies.
And let's take a look at our
last category.
80s rock.
80s rock.
One of my favorite genres of music. 80s rock.
Your choice, player
The Dr. Noguchi file for 100.
Famed medical examiner Dr. Noguchi was a model for this Jack Klugman TV character.
Player one.
Who was Quincy?
Definitely.
Dr. Noguchi file for 200.
Dr. Noguchi autopsied this actress whose death in August 1962 is still the subject of debate.
Who is Marilyn Monroe?
Player one.
Uh-oh. Oh, phooey.
You're correct.
Dr. Noguchi for 300.
Answer? The Daily Double.
500.
Player one, please make your wager.
Criticized for flamboyance, in 1982, Noguchi issued a terse statement on the death of the Saturday Night Live
Who's John
comedian.
Belushi?
Player one. Yes.
Dr. Noguchi for 400.
The appropriate one-word title of Coroner Dr. Noguchi's 1983 bestseller.
What is coroner?
Player one.
You got it.
Dr. Noguchi for 500.
Dr. Noguchi concluded that in 1981, this star of Rebel Without a Cause lost her life less than 200 yards from shore.
Who is Natalie Wood?
Player one.
Right you are.
Category. Let's try 80s Rock 100.
In 1988, they released the concert tour documentary Rattle and Hum.
Player two.
You too?
You got it.
Okay.
Got it.
I had no idea.
Your choice, player two.
Let's go for
80s rock.
for 200,
For
please,
200,
Alex.
please, Alex.
They had two number one hits in 1980. Crazy Little Thing Called Love, and another one Bites the Dust.
Who are Queen?
Player one.
Player one.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
300, please. Same
Player
category.
one.
Player
Ladies
one.
drop.
In 1986, she was in control with a hit album that included What Have You Done For Me Lately?
Who's Janet Jackson?
Player one.
Player one.
Exactly.
Exactly.
80s Rock for 400.
In 1984, this rock band leaped to the top of the charts with the song Jump.
Who are Van Halen?
Player one.
Player one.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
80s Rock for 500.
After going roundabout, this group returned to the charts in 1983 with Owner of a Lonely Heart.
Who are Yes?
Player one.
Player one.
Definitely.
Definitely.
I would like to have fashion statements for 100.
When a politician declares his candidacy, he throws this into the ring.
What is his hat?
Player one.
Player one.
Yes, indeed.
Yes,
Fashion
indeed.
statements for 200.
It's a cinch you know that to tighten this accessory means to economize.
What is your belt?
Player one.
Player one.
That's right.
That's right.
Fashion statements for 300.
If you chuckle secretly to yourself, you're laughing up this part of a garment.
What is your sleeve?
Player one.
Player one.
You got it.
You
Fashion
got it.
statements for 400.
An insufferably arrogant, conceited bloke is too big for these.
What are his britches?
Player one.
Player one.
Yes, indeed.
Yes,
Fashion
indeed.
statements for 500.
A cravat soiree or an Old West term for a hanging.
What is a necktie party?
Player one.
Player one.
Well done. Yes.
Well done.
Okay.
Yes.
May December movies 100.
Middle-aged Marlon Brando and young Maria Schneider are lovers in this 1972 tango film.
What is Last Tango in Paris?
Player one.
Player one.
Definitely.
May
Definitely.
December movies 200.
A 1971 cult film's title characters were Harold and her.
Who is Maud?
Player one.
Player one.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll take May December movies for 300.
In Atlantic City, Burt Lancaster falls in love with this Thelma and Louise actress.
Who is Susan Sarandon?
Player one.
Player one.
You got it.
You got
May
it.
December movies 400.
In 1985's Murphy's Romance, this Rockford Files actor romanced Sally Field.
Who is James Garner?
Player one.
Player one.
Well done. Yes.
Well done. Yes.
And 500. Last same category.
The 1955 film Daddy Longlegs paired this dancing Fred and French actress Leslie Caron.
Who is Fred Astaire?
Player one.
Player one.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Name that novel 100.
Before I left the castle, I so fixed its entrances that nevermore can the Count enter there undead.
What's Dracula?
Player one.
Player one.
That's right.
That's right.
Name that novel 200.
4 legs good.
4 legs
2
good,
legs bad.
2 legs bad.
What is Animal Farm?
Player 1.
Player 1.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
Name that novel 300.
I have told you,
I have told you, reader, that I had learned to love Mr. Rochester. I could not unlove him now.
Player 3.
Player 3.
Jane Eyre?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Wow.
If you would, player 3.
If you would, player 3.
The NFL. The NFL. For 100, please. For 100, please.
In 1940,
In 1940, the Pittsburgh Pirates chose this new team nickname.
Oh,
Player 2.
Player
the
2.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, too late.
Yes.
Yes.
Your turn, player 2.
Your turn, player 2.
The NFL.
The NFL.
For 200, Alex.
For 200,
That
Alex.
one was too late.
It's the team name.
It's the team name for
Seattle's
Seattle's
team.
NFL team.
Player 1.
Player
Who are the
1.
Mariners?
Ooh, no,
Oh, no,
sorry.
the-
Ooh, no, sorry.
Player 3.
Player
The
3.
Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, too late.
You got it.
You
Oh,
got
well,
it.
It's okay.
Player 3, it's your turn.
Player 3,
Sorry
it's your
about
turn.
The NFL. The NFL. For 300. For 300.
On January 5th,
On January 5th,
1996,
1996, this Miami Dolphins coach retired with a record 347 career wins.
Player 2.
Player 2.
Don Shula.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Player 2, you choose.
Player 2, you choose.
The NFL.
The NFL.
For 400, Alex.
For 400, Alex.
Once on ABC's,
Monday Night Football,
he was the
NFL's MVP for
1956.
1956.
Anybody.
Anybody.
Player 2.
Player 2.
Frank Gifford. I was thinking him.
Right you are.
Right you are.
But I didn't
The
put him in
NFL.
time.
The NFL.
For 500.
For 500.
During the 1995
During the 1995 season, this Carolina team played its home games at Clemson Memorial Stadium.
Player 1.
Player 1.
Who are the Carolina Panthers?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
Hey. Name that novel 400.
Player 1, your turn.
Player 1, your turn.
Lenny said,
I might just as well go away. George ain't gonna let me tend no rabbits now.
Player 3.
Player
Mice
3.
and Men. I was thinking that.
Yes.
Yes.
And the final answer of
And
the
the
round.
final answer of the round.
what a pretty little
What a pretty
Nell,
little
cried
Nell,
Quill.
cried Quill.
Player 2.
Player 2.
The Old Curiosity Shop.
You're correct.
You're
Very
correct.
good.
That's the end of the Jeopardy
That's the
round.
end of the Jeopardy
Take a
round.
look at the score.
Let's take a look at
I'm
the
out
scores.
front with $6,700. That's not bad.
You're in first place.
You're in first
all
place
alone,
all
player one.
alone, player 1.
Player 2, you're not
Player
too
2, you're
far
not
off the
too
lead.
far off the lead.
You're in last place.
You're in
player
last
three,
place,
but
player 3, but
get
you
to start things
get
off
to
in
start
Double
things
Jeopardy.
off in Double Jeopardy.
Let's move on to Double
Let's
Jeopardy.
move on to Double
There are
Jeopardy.
Two daily doubles
There are two
awaiting
daily
you on this
doubles
board.
awaiting you on
Let's
this
get
board.
started.
Let's get started.
Let's get to the categories.
Let's get to the
for Double
categories for
Jeopardy.
Double Jeopardy.
Crossword clues.
Crossword
K.
clues. K.
Go for the gold.
Go for the gold.
Tea Party.
Tea Party.
Filled up.
Filled up.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt.
And completing the
And
board,
completing the
our
board, our
category
final
is
category is
Democracy.
Democracy.
Player 3.
Player 3, what will it be?
Democracy. Democracy. For 200, please. For
Oy
200,
vey.
please.
A functioning
A functioning democracy usually has at least two of these groups competing freely in elections.
Player 3.
Player 3.
Political parties.
That's it.
That's it.
Let's go for democracy. Democracy. For $400, Alex. For $400, Alex.
Democracy is often confused with this term,
referring to any country with a non-hereditary head of state.
What is a republic?
Player 1.
Player 1.
You got it.
You
I'll
got
take
it.
democracy for 600.
Your choice, Player 1.
Your choice, Player 1.
In 1996,
In 1996, the Supreme Court struck down four of these areas created to allow black and Hispanic representation.
Player 3.
Player 3.
Congressional districts?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay, Player 3.
Okay, Player
Let's
3.
keep it going.
Teddy Roosevelt. Teddy Roosevelt. For $200, Alex. For $200, Alex.
In 1898,
In 1898, Roosevelt resigned as Assistant Secretary of the Navy to help organize this cavalry unit.
Who are the Rough Riders?
Player 1.
Player 1.
Right you are.
Right
Teddy
you
Roosevelt
are.
for 400.
Player 1.
Player 1.
Roosevelt was famous
for saying, "Speak softly, but carry this."
What is a big stick?
Player 1.
Player 1.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Teddy Roosevelt for 600.
Roosevelt was only
42 when he succeeded this man as president in 1901.
Player 2.
Player
William
2.
McKinley. That makes sense.
Yes.
Yes.
Your choice, Player 2.
Your choice, Player 2.
Tea Party.
Tea Party.
For 200, please.
For 200, please.
It's a silly,
outdated affectation to crook this when picking up a teacup.
Player 1.
What is
Player
your
1.
pinky?
Right you are.
Right you are.
Tea Party for 400.
Your choice, Player 1.
Your choice, Player 1.
It's a comfy term
for a teapot cover.
What is a cozy?
Player 1.
Player 1.
That's it.
That's it.
I'll take Tea Party for 6.
From Middle English
for curled up cake. It's a tea bread that resembles
muffin.
an English muffin.
What's a crumpet?
Player 1.
Player 1.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Tea Party 800.
New York merchant
Thomas Sullivan gets the credit for originating these in 1904.
His were made of silk.
His were made of silk.
Player 1.
Player 1.
What are tea bags?
You got it.
You got it.
Tea Party 1000.
Type of tea
Named for the titled Earl who became Prime Minister in 1830.
What is Earl Grey?
Player 1.
Player 1.
Definitely.
Well done in that
Definitely.
category. Over $10,000. Democracy 800.
Democracies
must balance liberty and this concept, also found in the motto of the French Revolution.
Anybody.
Player 3.
Player 3.
Equality?
That's right.
That's right.
Player 3, it's your turn.
Player 3, it's your turn.
Go for the gold. Go for the gold. For 200, please. For 200, please.
Name this little man
who spun straw into gold, or he'll take your firstborn child.
Who is Rumpelstiltskin?
Player 1.
Player 1.
Yes.
Yes.
Player 1.
Player
Who's
1.
the gold for 400?
Greek sailors
after the Golden Fleece,
or another name given to 49ers
after California Gold.
Who are the Argonauts?
Player one.
Player one.
Right you are.
Right you are.
I will go for the gold for 600, please.
In 1996, he asked to run the 400-meter relay to try for a record 10th Olympic gold, but was turned down.
Player two.
Player two.
C. Lewis?
Yes, indeed.
Fig
Yes,
Carl
indeed.
Lewis, if I'm not mistaken.
Your turn, player two.
It's your turn, player two.
I'll try. Filled up. For 200, Alex. For 200,
We'll try
Alex.
that one.
It's the substance,
that most commonly fills an hourglass.
What is sand?
Player one.
I
Player
shouldn't have
one.
a problem with this category because we had this in the PlayStation 2 version recently.
Well done. Yes.
Well done, yes.
All right, filled up for 400.
Player one, what'll it be?
Player one, what'll it be?
An election may be declared invalid if one of these has been stuffed.
What is a ballot box?
Player one.
Player one.
Wrong. There we go.
Yes.
Yes.
Filled up for 600.
The Shenandoah.
With this gas.
What is helium?
Player one. You got it.
I'll take filled up for 800.
Bart Simpson and Mickey Mouse are popular figuras gringas for these candy-filled Mexican party objects.
What are piñatas?
Player one. Yes.
Filled up 1,000.
Baseball term for the cotton or wool sheets used to fill a quilt.
Ooh.
Player three.
Batting, that's right.
Exactly.
Could not remember. It's okay.
Okay, player three.
Don't worry about it.
Crossword clues K. For $200.
This one shouldn't be a problem, this category.
Scotsman's skirt. 4 letters.
What is a kilt?
Player one. That's right.
I'll take crossword clues K for 400.
Your choice, player one.
Clumsy clod. 5 letters.
What's a klutz?
Player one. Yes.
Crossword clues K for 6.
Accolades. Perhaps for judo. 5 letters.
What are kudos?
Player one. Well done, yes.
Crossword clues K for 800, please.
Kim Creator. 7 letters.
Who's tippling?
Player one. Definitely.
Frederick Tippling, yeah. Crossword clues K for 1,000.
Answer?
Double.
The Daily Double. Player one, please make
I
your
would
way.
like to make it a true daily double.
Pasta or pie preparation place. 7 letters.
What's a kitchen?
Player one. You're a gambler, player one, but you're right. Way to go.
Democracy 1,000.
Rhyming term for the 1993 law making states offer voter registration to driver's license applicants.
Player three.
The motor voter law. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
You got it.
We have a few clues left. We have, how many left? 4? Yeah, 4.
If you would, player three.
Go for the gold. For 800, Alex.
In 1985, Mel Fisher recovered silver and gold from a Spanish galleon sunk off the coast of this state in 1622.
What is Florida?
Player one. That's right.
Go for the gold 1,000.
Player one.
The Incan ruler, Atahualpa, offered this conquistador a room full of gold for his freedom.
Who is Cortez?
Ooh.
Not Hernan Cortez.
Sorry.
Oh, well.
Player 3?
Francisco Pizarro. All right.
Right you are. Okay, player 3.
Teddy Roosevelt. For $800.
Roosevelt, who often participated in this sport, was virtually blinded in his left eye during a match.
What is boxing?
Player 1. Yes, indeed.
Now the last clue. And it's all mine.
And to wrap up this
because it
board,
is the other Daily Double.
answer, the Daily Double. Player 1, please make your wager.
I'm just going to go for 1,400.
In 1912, as a candidate of this new party, Roosevelt lost his third bid for president.
I have no
Player
idea.
1? No, that's not right. Sorry.
The Progressive Party. Oh well, don't care.
That brings us to the end of the double Jeopardy round. So let's take a quick look at the scores. Player 1, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. You're still in the thick of it, Player 3. You'll get back in the game, Player 2. All right, now it's time for Final Jeopardy. I'll show you the category and give you a few seconds to think about your wager. The Final Jeopardy category is U.S. military. Player 2, your wager, please. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 1, please make your wager.
I'm just going to do $200 only.
Player 2? Player 3?
This group that first met in 1942 didn't get a permanent chairman until 1949.
Player 1?
I'll say for the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
Well, how did everyone manage with that clue? Player 2, your question. That's it. Right, well done. And your wager was?
Yep, so I'm going to end up with $30,000. See you all for another game, everybody.
Player 3, your question. Sorry, that's wrong. How much did it cost you? Player 1, your question. That's right. And your wager was? And that's all for the Tournament of Champions game. Let's see how everyone did. Our big winner, Player 1.
See you all for another game, everybody.
Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Hope you had a good time. So long, everybody.